Hello guys, it's Jackson here, and today I'm going to be doing another script tutorial in my new script tutorial series. This video is going to be focused on command arguments. If you have not seen my custom command tutorial, then I highly recommend you watch that one first. So now that we got that settled, we can go over what exactly a command argument is. A command argument is the data that you put into the command after the initial command itself. This could be a variety of different things, including a text, a number, an item, etc. Here's a quick list of all the different types of data that you can use as an argument. I will put this list in the description, so don't worry about remembering it all. So I already have a custom command script set up from the last tutorial that I will be using for this one. This command just gives the player 64 diamonds when they type the command /diamond. Using command arguments, I will make this a command that will give a specific player a specific amount of diamonds that also sends them a custom message that you will need to type in the command. To do this, we will be adding some arguments. On the command line of the script, you are going to want to add a space after your command, then type the type of argument that you want. The argument type must be surrounded by angle brackets. The first argument in our command is going to be the player argument. This will make it so that when we run the command, we must type a player's name after the /diamond. After the first argument, you are going to want to push spacebar again, because our second argument for this command will be the integer type. This will allow us to choose the amount of diamonds to give the player that we type. We are using integer instead of number because the number type allows you to use a decimal, and there is no way to use a decimal when you're giving someone an item. You want to push spacebar again to start typing the third argument. The third argument will be the text argument. This one allows the player to type in some text that will end up being messaged to the player stated in the command. Our text argument is going to have square brackets around it. This will make the text argument optional. This means that the player running the command will not need to put anything there. This means that the message is optional. That way, if you do not want to send a message to the player you were giving diamonds to, you don't have to put a message. Now that we have the argument set up in the command itself, we can go down to our trigger to add the argument variables into our effects. The argument variable is arg, then dash, and then the number of that argument. In our command, the player is the first argument, then integer is second, and then finally the text is the third argument. In our trigger, we are going to want to replace the player to arg-1 to make our command argument work. I am going to do that now. We can then replace the 64 to arg-2 so that our integer argument will work in our command. Finally, we can replace the message to arg-3. Here we do not need to include quotation marks because arg-3 is already a text. Once we do all of this, our command should be fully functional with the arguments working. We are going to want to save the script and then head over into our game. Simply reload the command and success! Now to use our command, we are going to do /diamond, then your username, then the number that you want, and then finally a quick message. Remember, this message is optional because our text argument was surrounded by the square brackets. We are using the player's name because we want to be able to test it, and the only way to do that is to put ourselves. Whoever's name is put in the command should get that number of diamonds and be sent the message written. That is how the command works with the arguments. If you have any questions relating to script, feel free to ask me. I am most likely to respond if you message me on Twitter, but feel free to post a comment. If you enjoy my videos, make sure to subscribe and check out my script tutorial playlist. If you want me to cover a specific script topic, leave a suggestion below. This marks the end of my script tutorial on the command arguments. So I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.